Hi there, and welcome to Celeb Hut. It seems to be Diddy's once again at it again, in light of the fact that he continues to get sued one after the other, and it continues to deteriorate. Cassie helped us full scale when she moved forward in light of the fact that Diddy has now been sued 9 or multiple times by various individuals, blaming him for exactly the same thing. The most recent claim was of that, not just documented by a lady, did Diddy say her, however he likewise supposedly passed her out to his companions and constrained her to do hint things with them. Despite her desire to the contrary, it appears as though this large number of claims have eaten profound into his financial balances too, on the grounds that W on the roads is that he is auctioning off a portion of his resources, including his Laminor. Well, clutch your seats, you all, since it's not looking really great for Diddy, and I'm certainly going to spill all his tea, I swear, each and every time we get a report on Diddy. It's nothing great on the off chance that it's not him being fit, some old soil being uncovered on him about a few unlawful things that he supposedly did, or 50 Penny is dropping a few pieces from his open coming in Diddy do it narrative on him. The last thing we caught wind of Diddy, the federal authorities are making arrangements to get front of a fabulous jury to decide if or not to bring charges against him. And in the event that you're asking why the federal authorities would require a stupendous jury prosecution, this is on the grounds that a large portion of the cases are far beyond the legal time limit, a portion of the cases return to the extent that the mid-90s, and under ordinary conditions, the federal authorities can't bring criminal accusations against him from that quite a while in the past yet. As per reports, the federal authorities are contending that these aren't ordinary conditions, and they are currently setting up a stupendous jury and getting observers to affirm again Diddy, and in the event that he's prosecuted by the fabulous jury, he's going to preliminary and taking into account the proof against him, particularly the video of him putting hands on Cassie. We should simply say that it's anything but a decent search for Diddy, as indicated by CNN. Government examiners are getting ready to inform informers of music big shot Shady D. Combs before a terrific jury. Two sources acquainted with the test tell CNN that the U.S. Equity Division is pushing toward possibly looking for a prosecution of brushes. They proceeded to say that potential observers have been informed ifed by examiners that they could be gotten to affirm before a government excellent jury in New York City, as per one source, bringing people who have recorded common claims against brushes before a terrific jury would stamp a huge heightening in the public authorities' continuous examination, including the maker and Awful Kid Records organizer. Currently, a few names that are being thrown around as potential observers incorporate Diddy's modest youthful Miami, his claimed sorker Daphne Delight, Cassie, his previous guardian Jean Bargain, and a ton of others. Yet while the fabulous jury is as yet attempting to take care of their responsibilities, one more lady has approached to blame Diddy for not just saying her yet, in addition passing her to his companions and driving her to get things done to him, despite her desire to the contrary. Her alleged Asians lines straight up with the stuff that Little Pole blamed Diddy for in his claim, and it seems as though Diddy has supposedly been doing something like this for a really long time. The new informer is a previous grown-up star named Adria English, and in her claim she guaranteed that she had to participate in sexual demonstration with a portion of his participants at his eminent gatherings. As per the claim that she's documented by Audra, she guaranteed that she met Diddy in 2004 when her sweet was trying out for a Shay John demonstrating gig. You realize Diddy's clothing image, that used to be no joking matter once upon a time, yet got dropped by Macy's after his claims. In any case, Adria guaranteed that things right away got freaky with Diddy right out the door. As per reports, Ariat claims that her beau and one more model were approached to perform oral activity on Diddy to land the position. She says her beau denied, however he got another opportunity when another Diddy partner extended D to him the employment opportunity, as long as he got Audra to fill in as a go artist at Diddy's up-and-coming white party in the Hamptons. This certainly helps me to remember Little Bar's cases in his claim, where he guaranteed that Diddy vowed to assist him with winning a Grammy grant for Maker of the Year, assuming he consented to do some private blessings for Diddy. He additionally guaranteed that Diddy attempted to pimp him out his different companions, particularly at his gatherings like Cube a Gooding Jeer. So again, it appears as though Diddy supposedly works this sort of way with everyone, which is extremely muddled. In any case, TMZ revealed that Adria and the beau concurred and that she, to be sure, worked the party over Workday Weekend 2004. The claim incorporates pics of her there and says she thusly worked other Diddy parties where she consistently needed to drink liquor bound with opiates like Delight and was urged to play with the visitors in spite of the fact that she didn't have X with the visitor at first. She guaranteed that Diddy prepared her into sex dealing over the long run. Adria claims that things deteriorated when Diddy constrained her to have intercourse with Jacob Arable, who is otherwise called Jacob the Gem Specialist. In hip bounce, she proceeded to guarantee that she had to have sex with him, and that she was paid an extra $1,000 in expansion to what she was generally paid for working at Diddy's gatherings, as indicated by the reports. Audrey guaranteed that Diddy himself by and by saluted her for having expressed Jacob as coordinated and told her amazing piece of handiwork. She asserted that it went far more terrible than that on the grounds that Diddy purportedly attempted to give her to different men at his gatherings, and they supposedly essayed her at the gatherings. She then guaranteed that Diddy attempted to pimp her out. She asserted that Diddy supposedly vowed to propel her vocation in any event, assisting her get a young lady together with faring to enter the music business, yet upheld it with powerful requests and dangers to renounce her and her sweetheart from the business in the event that it didn't consent. She then proceeded to guarantee that she figured out how to get away from Diddy after 2 or 3 years, yet he supposedly pursued her and her beau and renounced them from the business, keeping them from landing positions in the business, just to demonstrate how strong he is. Well, Diddy's legal counselors deny these cases obviously, saying regardless of the number of claims that are documented, it won't change the way that Mr. Combs has never tried or dealt anybody. We face a daily reality, such that anybody can record a claim under any condition, and with no verification. Luckily, a fair and unprejudiced legal interaction exists to find reality, and Mr. Combs is certain he will beat these. Furthermore, other unmerited cases in court, tragically individuals don't precisely accept this, since Diddy has been sued by 7 or 8 others blaming him for comparable stuff. In addition to, I know you all recollect how he and his legal advisors swore that he never put hands on Cassie, and that she was lying about him hitting her, yet they attempted to paint her out as the unpleasant cash-hungry ex who was, as it were, after Diddy's cash, and they guaranteed that she was attempting to cut a dark sibling down. However, at that point, the video of him placing hands on her in the Intercontinental Inn in Los Angeles spilled, and it was terrible. Blue solely by CNN seems to support a portion of the claims of an against music investor, Shaw Diddy Combs. The video caught on various cameras shows Combs and his then, at that point, sweetheart Cassie Ventura in and his then, at that point, sweetheart Cassie Ventura in a passage at a Los Angeles Inn and Walk 2016. A claim documented by Ventura in November last year and settled the following day referred to activities that appear to match those found in this video. As of now, Diddy couldn't keep on denying it, and he in the end approached to concede that the things Cassie said in her claim were valid. However, he guaranteed that he was an alternate individual in those days, discussing how he loathes the individual he was in those days and everything that individuals say when they get found doing horrendous things. My conduct on that video is reprehensible. I assume total ownership for my activities in that video. I'm sickened. I was appalled then. When I did it, I'm nauseated presently. I went and I searched out proficient assistants needed to go into treatment, and going to recovery needed to ask God for his kindness and elegance. Well, it's not shocking that his legal counselors would continue forever about it, thinking about how vigorously Diddy is paying them now. I don't know precisely the amount he is paying them yet. It's being accounted for to be a ton of cash in between the large numbers he has previously paid out over the most recent few months. It's not shocking that he is currently being accounted for as losing everything. As a matter of fact, new reports have it that he is bankrupt to the point that he is selling his La Manor. Definitely the very chateau that was struck by the country's security. Diddy purchased the house for $40 a long time back, and he is currently attempting to sell it for $70 million. However, as per reports, Diddy is frantic and will take any sum, since keeping that multitude of legal counselors on a retainer is costing him millions, and he wants to keep the money rolling, or that multitude of extravagant legal counselors will dump him, and he would be in significantly more difficulty. Subscribe Celeb Hut for more videos.